Clara B. Jones, and today I want to read a chapter from a children's book about a very interesting animal. At least I think it's interesting. The animal has a very sophisticated or complicated social system, and it is a mammal. The name of the animal, the name of the species, is the naked mole rat. And I will primarily read one chapter for you and show you a couple of photographs of this bizarre looking mammal. You may have seen the mammal on television. It is a relatively small, maybe 6 inches long animal, and it is found in groups, which is part of the interest of this mammal. And there is one breeding female in the group, and she is the largest individual. You can see her here lying on her back, and other group members, males and females, are surrounding her, and they do the work in the group. They live underground. I wanted to show you this photograph. They live in tunnels or burrows underneath the ground, and they actually do not have to come above ground for feeding or other activities. Most of their activities, virtually all of them, take place beneath the ground. Okay, let's read the chapter on social life. And I want to tell you before I start reading that chapter that this book is written by Paul Sherman, who is a specialist. He's a scientist, and he specializes in the study of naked mole rat social behavior. And he is a professor at Cornell University, which is in a very cold part of the United States in upstate New York. So let's see what Paul Sherman and his co-author have to say about the social life of naked mole rats. The title of the chapter is An Amazing Social Life. A naked mole rat colony or group is composed, or society by the way, a naked mole rat colony is composed of a single queen and her colony mates, other individuals. The queen controls the colony. She is the only female to give birth to the young and to provide them with milk. No other known vertebrate, an animal with a backbone, lives in such a large colony with just one reproducing female. Because of its special social organization, the naked mole rat is considered a eusocial animal. Eusocial means truly social. Eusocial animals live in family groups made up of parents and offspring. Only a few members of a group breed or produce young. The others work together to care for the young, provide food, and protect the group. So there are various tasks, just as in your group that you live together. There are various jobs or tasks that have to be done. And different individuals in the naked mole rat group or colony or society perform the different tasks or conduct the different work that has to be done in the burrows underneath the ground. To get an idea of what a eusocial society would be like, imagine that your town is ruled by a queen. She is the only one who has children. Everyone else does a special job. Some people in your town, if it were organized like naked mole rats, some people would care for the queen's children. Some provide food for the entire town. Some protect the town from danger. Everyone in the town is related, but none of you ever has children of your own, just the queen. Termites, ants, and some kinds of bees, wasps, and aphids are animals that live this way, eusocial animals. Scientists once believed that the only eusocial animals were insects. That was before they found out about the naked mole rat. Like workers in an ant colony, each member of a naked mole rat colony has a special job: housekeeper, soldier, or breeder. The housekeepers and soldiers include both males and females, but they do not breed. Only the queen breeds. The queen and her mates do all the breeding. This system is called reproductive division of labor. A mole rat's job may change as it gets older. Young mole rats begin to do housekeeping work when they are 2 months old. The younger ones do the safer work. The older ones do the most dangerous work. Some of the younger ones will stay small housekeepers. Others will grow larger and become volcanoers or soldiers. A few will become breeders. The housekeepers gather food, dig new burrows, and fix old ones. Using their teeth, they lift or drag chunks of dirt and small rocks out of the way. House cleaning, just like at your house. They keep the burrow walls smooth by gnawing off roots. They sweep loose soil to the volcanoer during burrow excavation. Housekeepers build nests by carrying grasses, rootlets, and skins of bulbs to the next chamber. They make their tunnels longer and longer. They bring food to the nest for others to eat and help the breeders care for the young. The soldiers are usually the largest non-breeders. Their job is to guard the burrow. Bigger teeth and more powerful jaw muscles make them effective fighters. If the burrow system is invaded by a predator or by members of another mole rat colony, the soldiers attack them. Snakes are the main predators of naked mole rats, so snakes would like to eat the naked mole rats. They're predators. Some snakes can smell freshly dug soil. When a volcanoer is kicking out dirt, a snake can slither into the volcano and attack the volcanoer. The other mole rats quickly plug up the opening to the volcano with dirt. This prevents the snake from entering the burrow. If a snake does sneak into a burrow, it is bitten by the soldiers. The queen is the only female breeder. We've said that before. She chooses 1 to 3 males as her mates. They are usually closely related to her and may even be her brothers. The male breeders may have been housekeepers or soldiers when they were younger. But once they are chosen to be the queen's mates, their only job is to breed and help care for the pups. The queen doesn't have to search for food. build a nest, clean the burrows, or defend her young. The housekeepers and soldiers do that for her. As a result of this royal treatment, the queen and her mates can produce many offspring. The breeders successfully rear 4 to 5 litters a year, each containing about 10 to 15 pups. So 10 to 15 pups 4 or 5 times a year. That means that the queen is spending most of her life pregnant and making babies. Unlike most other mammals, naked mole rats breed during all seasons, probably because food is available year-round. So there is nutrition sufficient for the queen to breed and produce her young all year, whereas in most mammals, breeding occurs only during the best season or seasons of the year. So that's an introduction to naked mole rats and to the social behavior, and I hope that this will make you want to learn more about naked mole rats and possibly even to study them in school. Thank you.